Today, we're digging into a question that I get all the time from homeowners: what home upgrades are actually worth the money? We all want our homes to look great, feel comfortable, and be worth as much money as possible, especially if you're thinking of selling it down the road. But not all home renovations are created equal. Some offer great returns and others not so much. So in this video, we're going to break down the top 5 home renovations that truly add value in the Calgary market based on real Canadian data and my experience here on the ground in Alberta. Whether you're planning to sell soon or just want to future-proof your investment, you're going to want to stick around for this. Let's start with the big one, the kitchen. This is hands down the most valuable upgrade that you can make. A well-planned kitchen reno in Calgary can net you an ROI of up to 100% and sometimes more if you're strategic. That stat comes from Royal LePage's 2024 Renovation ROI report, and I've seen it hold up time and time again. Buyers in Calgary expect a clean, functional kitchen with good flow. Now, that doesn't mean that you need a full gut job, though. In fact, you can get major return on investment by making smart cosmetic upgrades. Think about replacing old countertops, backsplashes, and cabinetry, as well as upgrading to stainless steel or energy-efficient appliances. Also, if you have the budget, opening up the kitchen to the living area is still a big winner with buyers who want that open concept feel. One thing to keep in mind, if you have a home in the $500,000 to $700,000 range, don't go all out with appliances meant for million-dollar homes. Keep the upgrades consistent with your price point to avoid pricing yourself out of your local market. Next up is bathrooms. Now, they may be small, but they pack a punch when it comes to value. According to Remax and NerdWallet Canada, bathroom renovations can offer up to 75 to 100% return on investment, depending on the scale. Even modest upgrades like repainting, replacing lighting, or replacing an old vanity can go a long way. And remember, cleanliness matters just as much as style. Mildew, bad caulking, or outdated tile can turn off buyers immediately. One thing to consider is that buyers in newer communities are expecting a turnkey bathroom with modern finishes, so even a modest upgrade here can be well worth the money. So now let's talk about curb appeal. You don't get a second chance at a first impression. In Calgary's market, where homes can be sitting under a blanket of snow for half the year, that first impression matters more than you might think. According to the Appraisal Institute of Canada, spending as little as $2,500 on your home's exterior can increase your home's resale value by 3 to 5%. Also, a lot of these types of upgrades are do-it-yourself friendly. Minor changes like repainting your front door, swapping out old lighting, or adding low-maintenance landscaping can make your property look more appealing to buyers. One tip: if your garage door faces the street, upgrade it. It's one of the largest components of your exterior, and a modern door can dramatically increase the curb appeal. Buyers are paying attention to energy efficiency these days, and that's not necessarily just about being green, it's about saving money. In Calgary's climate, with hot winters and cold summers, buyers love a property that's properly insulated and efficient. Here are a few upgrades that can really pay off: adding triple pane windows, high efficiency water heaters or furnaces, or even something as simple as adding attic insulation. These upgrades can lower utility bills and improve resale appeal, especially with younger buyers. Be sure to check out my other video on home buyer incentive programs, as there are often federal and provincial programs that can help offset the cost of these types of renovations. So last but definitely not least is a finished basement. This one is a game changer in Calgary, especially for families needing more space or investors looking to add a secondary suite. You could turn your basement into a home office or rec room, or for maximum return on investment, legalize it into a secondary suite with its own kitchen and entrance. Now, that last one can be a big investment, but a legal secondary suite can dramatically improve the value of your property and attract another type of buyer that's looking for income generation as well as a place to live. Royal LePage's Renovation ROI report notes that a finished basement can improve your property's value by up to 15%, especially if it's done correctly and permitted correctly. Now, in Calgary, if you are going to add a rental suite, you want to make certain that it is legal and permitted correctly to add maximum resale value. All right, so those are the top 5 home renovations that actually improve your home's value here in Calgary. Kitchens, bathrooms, curb appeal, energy efficiency, and finished basements. So if you're thinking about tackling one of these or just want to chat about what makes the most sense for your home, I'm always here to help. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you found it helpful, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more real estate content like this. I'll see you in the next one.